So here's my example of countdown, which I love because it's not really about getting a correct answer. It's really just about knowing that you can play around with numbers to get lots of different things. So flexibility is what we're really looking for. Now, it starts with a target number, like something that you're looking for. You can make it up if you want to, like you could just say, hey, 45, there's my target number, boom. Or you could find another way to do it. In third grade, I would say keep it under 100. That's kind of a good third grade focus for that. And here we go, let's go for it. You can do random or you can choose them ahead of time. I'm gonna do random for now. I'm just gonna say that these are my numbers. So I've got a 3, a 1, a 5, a 5, and a 6. I'm gonna write these down so I can keep track of them. We're saying, how can you use these numbers to get to 45, or at least to as close as possible to 45? Now I will say, if you can get to 45, then I would say, how many different ways can you do it? So here's one way I was able to figure it out. Didn't need the 1. I did need both of the 5s, but you don't have to use everything. You can only use each number once. So I got 5 times 6 is 30, 3 times 5 is 15, and then I added those 2 up to get my target number 45. Now I'm guessing there's another way to solve it too, so let's see if we can figure out another way. All right, this one actually took me a while. I got really close a few times, but that's part of the fun too, is even when I get close, I'm still doing lots of math, and maybe you don't even notice it. So here we've got, I'm using a different color just so I can kind of keep track of the things that I did, so hopefully I did it right. But 3 plus 1 plus 6, so that's 3 plus 1 plus 6, gives me 10. And then 10, right, so I got this 10 here, I'm gonna use it over here. 10 times 5 is 50. And then I take that 50, and 50 minus 5, there's my last 5, is 45. I got to my target number of 45. I used all of them, that's kind of fun. And I only used each number once. So it's really fun just to play around with it. Let's try another one. Let's make up a number using this. Let's say 54. I can add, subtract, multiply, divide, whatever I want. Now let's get my numbers I can use. Again, random is just kind of fun because it doesn't really matter if you get it or not. You're just trying to see how close can you get, how many different ways can you solve it. So I got 6, 2, 2, 3, 5. Get as close as possible to 54. I gotta be honest, I'm already thinking 6 times 9 is 54. I'm also thinking it's pretty close to 60, it's pretty close to 50, so I'm gonna play around with some of those numbers. All right, so here's my first one. I just used my 2, and my 5 to get 9, adding them up. And then I multiplied 9 times 6 equals 54. Awesome, but I'm guessing I can do it a different way too. Let's see. All right, I ended up a very different way, but I was thinking 3 times 5 is 15. And then 15 times 2 is 30. 30 times 2 is 60. And then if I use this last 6 that I have left, 60 minus 6 equals 54. So I ended up with my target number of 54. Now I suggest you try one. Try, I don't know, 22. Can you get to 22 using just these numbers?